The year was 1977, a year marked by significant cultural and political shifts around the globe. Donna Summer was ruling the airwaves with her iconic disco hits, captivating audiences everywhere. Star Wars had just hit theaters, revolutionizing the film industry and capturing the imaginations of millions. Meanwhile, Angola was stepping onto the world stage with its brand new currency, the first Kwanza, known by its code AOK. This was a time of immense hope and optimism for Angola, a nation eager to forge its own path. The country was brimming with potential, ready to harness its vast natural resources, from rich mineral deposits to fertile agricultural lands, and create a more prosperous future for its people. The AOK was pegged to the Portuguese escudo, the currency of its former colonizer, at a rate of 1-to-1, ensuring a smooth transition. This strategic move aimed to provide stability and build confidence in the fledgling currency, crucial for the nation's economic growth. The AOK was subdivided into 100 levy, making it accessible and practical for everyday transactions. It wasn't long before coins and banknotes started circulating throughout the newly independent nation, becoming a part of daily life. These weren't just pieces of metal or paper, they were tangible symbols of Angola's self-determination, its aspirations for economic independence, and its journey into a new era of sovereignty and pride. But hold up, things weren't all smooth sailing for the AOK. The currency faced significant hurdles right from the start. Angola, like many newly independent nations, faced its share of challenges. The transition from colonial rule to independence was fraught with difficulties. A civil war erupted and the economy took a hit. The conflict disrupted daily life and economic activities, making stability a distant dream. Inflation started creeping in. And by the late 1980s, it was clear that the AOK was in trouble. Prices soared and the value of the currency plummeted. It was like trying to put out a fire with a water gun. People struggled to afford basic necessities and store shelves were often empty. In 1990, the government introduced a new currency, the Novo Kwanza AON. This was seen as a bold move to stabilize the economy. They lopped off 3 zeros from the AOK, so 1 AON was equal to 1,000 AOK. This revaluation aimed to simplify transactions and restore confidence. It was a desperate attempt to regain control of the economy. Officials hoped this would curb inflation and bring some stability. But inflation, that sneaky beast, just kept on climbing. Despite the new currency, prices continued to rise and the economic situation worsened. It was like trying to outrun a cheetah on a unicycle. The challenges were immense and the solutions seemed out of reach. The AON struggled to keep up, and the Angolan economy faced a period of hyperinflation. The currency's value eroded rapidly, and people lost faith in its stability. Section 5. Navigating Crisis. The Kwanza Reajustado AOR. By 1995, the Angolan economy was in dire straits. Hyperinflation had reached astronomical levels. Prices were changing faster than the lyrics to a rap battle. People were carrying around bags of cash just to buy basic necessities. It was chaos. The government, in another attempt to stabilize the economy, introduced yet another currency, the Kwanza Reajustado AOR. This time, they got rid of a whopping 6 zeros. 1 AOR was equal to 1,000,000 AON. To put that into perspective, you could buy a whole lot of bubblegum with 1,000,000 AON. The AOR was a short-lived currency, but it marked a tumultuous period in Angola's history. a time when the nation was grappling with the devastating effects of hyperinflation. Section 6. A new millennium, a new Kwanza, introducing the AOA. As the 20th century drew to a close, so did the era of the AOR. In 1999, Angola ushered in a new millennium and a new currency, the second Kwanza, known as the AOA. This was more than just a name change. It represented a fresh start, a chance to rebuild and learn from the economic turmoil of the past. The AOA was introduced at a rate of 1 AOA to 1 million AOR. It was a symbolic move, a way of wiping the slate clean and starting afresh. The government implemented economic reforms, and for a while things seemed to be looking up for the AOA. It enjoyed a period of relative stability, a welcome respite after years of economic turbulence. Section 7. Stability and struggle. The AOA's devaluation journey. But just when you thought the AOA was about to drop the hottest album of the year, economic realities hit hard. The global financial crisis of 2008 sent shockwaves through the global economy, and Angola, heavily reliant on oil exports, felt the burn. The AOA faced devaluation pressures as oil prices plummeted. It was a stark reminder that even in a globalized world, economic stability is a delicate dance. Despite these challenges, the AOA has remained Angola's official currency. The government has implemented various measures to try and stabilize the currency, but it's been a roller coaster ride. The AOA's journey reflects the challenges faced by many developing nations, particularly those heavily reliant on commodity exports. Section 8. Exchange rates, a window into Angola's economic story. Now let's talk exchange rates, the language of currencies. Over the years, the Angolan Kwanza has seen its fair share of ups and downs against major currencies like the US dollar and the euro. These fluctuations tell a story of economic growth, external shocks, and the challenges of managing a resource-rich economy. When the AOA was first introduced, it was pegged to the US dollar. However, as oil prices fluctuated and the Angolan economy faced challenges, the government implemented a managed floating exchange rate system. This means that the AOA's value is allowed to fluctuate within a certain band, influenced by market forces, but with some degree of intervention from the central bank. Section 9. The Kwanza's legacy, a reflection of resilience and change. From the AOK to the AOA, the Angolan Kwanza has witnessed it all. Independence, civil war, hyperinflation, economic growth, and global financial crises. Through it all, the Kwanza has remained a symbol of Angolan resilience, a testament to the nation's ability to adapt and persevere in the face of adversity. The Kwanza's journey is a microcosm of Angola's own story, a nation grappling with its past, striving for a brighter future, and navigating the complexities of a globalized world. It's a story of challenges, yes, but also of hope, resilience, and the enduring spirit of the Angolan people, united.